Okay, so this is gonna be the new tutorial for beginner 80% in Tony Hawk's Underground. I'm gonna try and go through as much as I can. Some stuff is gonna be less important than others, and I'll try to point out when something's not crucial. But yeah, it should be fairly comprehensive, and I'll go over what we need to set up before we start. So the meta at the moment is to have a save with certain tricks bound using create a trick. This is called Catbag, and it's used to create specific tricks that have a few benefits. So it looks like that. There's a few components of the tricks that you need to keep in mind. So the first one is that it's really short, so it's easy to get a few of them in, even if you're just volleying somewhere. You know, just jumping like that. It's easy to fit in. And if you've played another Tony Hawk game after Pro Skater 4 or Speedrun 1, then you'll probably know about butt slapping. It's probably the biggest glitch in the game, well, the most useful one. And there's a lot of other tutorials on how to do it on YouTube and stuff, so I won't go over it too much, but basically you just roll off a ledge, do a flip while holding Ollie, and then just mash Ollie. So holding Ollie, roll off a ledge, flip, and then spam Ollie. And then the amount of times that you spam Ollie is the amount of extra jumps that you get. You don't need anything more than a 3, which can take some getting used to, but with Catbag, one of the main advantages is that you get a bigger window to do butt slaps in. So if you do it with a normal trick, like just a normal kickflip, it's going to be a lot harder to get 3 in than if you do it with Catbag. So that's one of the benefits. Another one of the benefits is going to show up in the run more, and it's to do with the trick name. So Thug 1 actually doesn't check the actual trick that you do, it just checks against the name of the trick. So see, I have FS Shifty here, it counts the same as an FS Shifty if I do it like that. So for any goals that are like, where it gives you a list of tricks, you can just do that instead and it will count as an FS Shifty. And as well as that, you can bind them to multiple inputs, so you bind them to, you know, all of your cardinal directions for flip and grab. And then when it does the trick spam goals, it won't have any tricks to pick from apart from FS Shifty, so it reduces basically all of the RNG in those goals, apart from in one mission in New Jersey 2. So yeah, there's quite a few good uses. As well as that, we have a few different catback tricks set up. Let me see if I can find the trick setup I have here. Tricks. Okay, so for grabs, you want to have all of these set to catback Shifty. Apart from up, I do an actual Shifty, just because that's a good grab to have. It's really short animation time and it's good for points. You just use it while grinding. So yeah, for grabs, you just have FS Shifty to up grab, Madonna to upright, because Judo gives a lot of points. We use Judo a lot in this. There's something called a bonus 180 Judo. This is the combo you're mainly going to use to just get special, because, you know, even a no comply Judo gets you special, so yeah, Judo, really good for points. You're going to want to be utilizing that as your main grab trick. So we do have another set of catback tricks set up. Okay. High score run started. Okay. So we do have down here some double tap tricks. I would put music on, Gwen, but I don't want to get this shit striked, because if I record like a 2-hour long tutorial and it gets copyright striked, I'll kill myself. But so double tap tricks, you can either have these bound to double tap or you can bind them up here. But it's gonna make RNG come back to your trick spam missions, so I like to have them bound to double tap, but it's a bit harder to hit. But double tap down for pogo, double tap left for handstand, double tap right for truck stand, and double tap up for 2-rail on grabs. So pogo, handstand, or pogo, truck stand, and 2-rail are used for a goal in Vancouver. Handstand is used for a goal in Hawaii. And that's basically all the grab tricks. So flips, a lot simpler, just all of the cardinal directions bound to catback Shifty. Double tap down, not buster, that's for a mission in Manhattan. Double tap left is for boneless again, a mission in Manhattan. Double tap right is McTwist, that's for the jumping over the helicopter in Hawaii. Double tap up is Soul Skating, which is in New Jersey too. That's basically all the important catback ones. I'll drop my save in the description of the YouTube upload, so you can just download that, you won't have to set any of this up, and you can just load that at the start of a run. Special tricks, we only have 3 and they're all pretty important, so semi-flip is just good for points, it gives the same amount as a judo, so you know, when you use multiple judos in the same combo, the point value is going to deteriorate, so you want to mix in some semi-flips in there, because you get more points. Indy 900, this thing just gives a fuck ton of points, it's like 12,000 or something, it's ridiculous. Mix it up, same deal, but it's a lot of points for a manual. Bonus 180 judo to mix it up, and then a catback trick is like 23k points. It's going to get you through basically all of the point goals in the game. Apart from that, basic things to go through before we start. Basically every mission you're going to want to get your special bar up in the top left to full, because that gives you a noticeable speed boost, and obviously we want to be going fast. Try and be in normal stance most of the time, because you're not always going to have your switch stat maxed. And some of the inputs at the start can be kind of hard to get used to, but just muscle memory is something you have to develop. I used to just do flatline tricks instead of doing a bonus 180 judo when I needed points because I couldn't do them, but just practice them and you'll get used to it. So we can get into the actual game now. So you just load up the beginner save at the start a new story and go to beginner. The timing starts, we have an auto splitter, so this will be done for you if you use that. The timing starts when you hit done. So then you mash through here. Another less big time save that you can do. It's not vital at all. I got good times without this, but if you change to nollie stance, which is I have a down to left trigger, you can move a bit faster from starting positions like this. So instead of waiting for your character to put her foot down or whatever, then you just start rolling instantly. Saves a little bit of time. So here we just mash through. This is something you're just gonna have to get an angle for. So you just hold up right and then you jump up here. If you can't do that, let's go porch jump. If you can't do that consistently, then just run forward, grab and run up there. Again, there's another kind of tricky jump here. You just want to run forward, hold A, and then I mash A and right trigger, which I find it helps me get up faster. I don't know if right trigger actually does anything or not, but it seems to work for me. But yeah, if you can't do that, just run forward and grab, or just jump, double jump like that. These last 3 easy, just hold forward. Sometimes the parts can like clip through your character, but just run back and get them. Okay, here you can either go forward, get off your board and double jump like that, but what I prefer to do is grind this. You get a bit of a speed boost, then you can just jump over both. And then here, again, you can run forward and just grind on it, but again, there's a little bit of a faster method of getting on your board, bonusing, jumping on it, and then jumping off. Now, that looks kind of hard. That was a lot to process, but I'll just go through it again. So you want to try and jump up there, collect all these, mash through here, grind off this, jump over these two, that's pretty easy. And then we get on the board, bonus, do a trick, manual, and then you want to do a judo. Preferably not bailing it, but you want to do a judo over to the next goal. You want to keep your combo, and then you're going to get this pop-up. You want to press A through that, start the next goal. This one's pretty simple, it's just the normal route. Just get special as soon as you can. Just go in here, gathering all the flyers. This corner can be kind of difficult at first. I mean, I still fail it sometimes. It's just kind of a weird angle to get used to. You want to do a sharp turn here, and then grind along there. You can either, you can do it either way. You can ollie over here, and then just go right. Or it saves a little bit of time if you go back and then jump through the gap there. And then, yeah, once you get over there, pick that last flyer up, you run over here, press B, spam A, and then this is pretty self-explanatory. You just keep balance for 10 seconds while skitching. And as soon as it hits 0, you want to press start and view goals. Mash through this down to the car goal. This route takes a little bit to get used to, and the car controls are really weird in this game, so you'll just have to get used to it, but yeah, just try and stay close to corners. You want to do a power slide there. Now, what you can do, and what I try to do, is cut the corner there. It can be kind of difficult. If you don't do that, then just go around. And a power slide here. And then there's something coming up called a text box skip. If you mash near the end of some goals, you can skip a text box and it saves a second or so. There we go, I got it there. So it saves about a second of Johnny Turbo talking. So then you mash through the cutscenes there, press B to stop. There's a few different ways to do this. Basically, you need to get 10,000 points. Usually you have to go over and do them in front of him, but as long as you get... It's like this with all the goals like this in the game. If you need to get points in a specific place, if you do all the points on one combo, then it'll count no matter where you do it. So what you can do, this is the easiest way. 2 flat ground tricks, and then a judo. That's 10k points. What I do, a bonus 180 judo into a manual, and then another 180 judo, and that's 10k points, but a little bit faster. And then once you're done that, just press start, go to view goals, compress film we're going for first. This again is pretty self-explanatory, just get off your board on the top, jump on the roof. Let's just jump across the roof. Now spinning, you wanna aim a little bit to the left so you get into this. I get the spin start at the same time, saves a bit of time. Here, just hold forward and then hold A at the same time, and then you can acid drop into it. This one you usually have to do a kickflip, but you just do any cat bag shifty here. And then here you'll see what I mean, so every trick is going to be FS shifty here, so you can either do that, or you can just do a cat bag shifty. And as soon as you've done that, go to a few goals. Demo the playground. This is just a 15k point combo. You can either do 3 flat grounds, and then either, 180 semi-flip, or a judo. So that's 15k points. Or fastest way to do it, bonus, acid drop into that, grind for a sec, and then do a Madonna. That's a quick combo, so watch that back a few times if you need to, but that's the quickest you can get 15k points. Okay, so this one we take advantage of a little glitch. Run left over here. Get in the car, restart the goal, and you get your board back. And then just try and get special as soon as you can. Skate over here. You can jump over to the right here. It's a bit faster. Then just grab that. Mash through again, press B to start the goal. And then we're gonna go up here. Remember to get special on that. Really important to get special on this goal. Makes it a lot faster. And then this jump is difficult, but it doesn't look that difficult, but it is kind of hard to get used to. You're gonna try and jump up there. Then you can go that. Do a butt slap up there if you want. If you don't want to do a butt slap, you can, do the same method you did at the start where you run and then jump up, but I just like doing the butt slap. Keep your points going here, keep your special up. You can do a bonus there to jump directly onto that one. And now this is something called Trash Slap. This is going to be really hard at first, but I have a little assistance to show you what the angle is. So you want to aim like that. You want to aim just over there, and then you should be able to do a triple butt slap to fly to the other roof. So yeah, let's get special off this. I do a double tap grind and then do a trick off of it. Butt slap up there. So yeah, this is what I was trying to show before. So you want to get a good angle, jump over here, and then do a triple over there. So I'll go through bridge skip again, seeing as I probably missed it last time. So the way I do it, this is the faster way, but it's more difficult. You jump over there, jump to the pipe, and then go through and do a triple. The older way to do it, you hang left side, get off the car about, okay, not there. Hang left side, get off the car, do a shuffle on there, jump off, and then get a triple over there. That gets you a lot more height, so you can do that with a double slap instead of a triple, so it's a bit easier. There we go. So this one here. This segment is the one you can jump off no fix. It'll give you the gap, I mean. So just do that twice. Again, just 5k combo, so a flat land and a judo. So yeah, Eric skip. So you want to aim for this on Eric skip. There's a little segment in the pipe. It's just before the last green smoke trail. You want to aim to release ollie then, and it's a 3-frame window. If you get it, then you'll skip the 25-second driving segment, so that saves quite a lot of time. I'll see if I can get it here. I'll give it a try or two, but if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. So I go up to the left here, and jump up there to get some, you want to bail into the river. There we go. So that's what's called bad Eric skip. It takes a bit longer because there's an extra cutscene. If you get a good one, you can just go straight through to the next level. But I'll go through. Okay, I nearly loaded story again. That would have been bad. So yeah, what I do is I grind here, jump up here, go across these, and then I get off my board to jump in the river. What you can do is just go here, grind across these, and then, you know, ollie a few times to get in there. But yeah, another thing to note, if you hit restart goal, it messes with the triggers on these goals. So for Eric skip and for bridge skip, if you don't want either, it gets messed up. So instead of doing that, you want to quit a menu and then hit continue instead. So on bridge skip, the bridge trigger will get pushed way back, so it's a lot harder to hit. On Eric skip, it goes from a 3-frame window to a 1-frame window, so either way, it really messes you up and you don't want to do either. But now we're in Manhattan. You can either just go straight down here to her, or you can go view goals and do the high score first. It doesn't really matter. I'll do this one first this time. This is just, there's 2 ways to do this. There's an easy way and a hard way. I'll show you the easy way first. So you just go down here, grind along these, pick up this, and then you can go up here, grind these. Try and aim for this, and you can grind along it. If you don't get it, grind up there, and then grind up there for the last one. This one's a harder method, but it does save quite a bit of time, like a few seconds maybe. It's not vital, but basically you just ride along these rooftops, and then you can get off your board and position yourself together, and then you can do the same thing as the first one. So yeah, that takes a bit of getting used to, but it's a nice little route. So now we do the high score one. This one, again, just a bonus 180 judo, mix it up, and then a cat bag trick. That's enough to get all the points you need. Hold grind combos, this is like the easiest mission, you just do a grind across that. 5 famous escape spots. You can just do a bonus 180 judo for all of these.
Good job. The waterfront.
Well, thanks, Horse.
Last but not least. Let's go check out the skate.
So that's the first part of Manhattan done. We get a view goals. Film the local.
Help me out.
You just follow him for, you know, 9.5 seconds. Try not to touch him because you can cause him to bail and it restarts the mission. It's not good. Just stay back. This one, again, just a really simple combo line. I get special by doing a double tap grind on the second car. It's right around here. Now what you can do here for the last one, you can either, you can either do that, just ride onto it and touch the ramp. You can go around here, run these two, and then you can run into it and acid drop. And that's a bit quicker. So this one you just go around, and it's basically an auto-scroller, but there are some sketch cycles you can get. So with the taxi here, you can get a sketch cycle, and then use the glitch where you get speed after sketching to ride along really fast here. Jump, get off your build here, turn around. If there's a car coming, you can stop it so you get more time to sketch. Cars actually speed up when you're sketching them, so even if you're far back, then it'll be faster. But yeah, you get used to the sketch timings after you do it a few times. So now you want to get off the car here, do a power slide, and then grind these rails to the right here. Gives you a lot of speed. Make a jump up here, just transfer across this, and then you can round down here, get the final one.
Place is sick.
So this is where we use cat bag. So normally you'd have to get special, do this long ass trick that takes ages. So instead you just, you know, do cat bag instead, and it instantly completes. So you want to hit return to game. Otherwise you have to go through some awkward menu, and you can go gap the burning taxi. Again, you just jump over the taxi, mash A. Sometimes you can skip this cutscene. You're gonna hit OK, go down, done. Few goals. Help Stacy's relative.
I'm sick of that.
So here, you can do anything for 15k. You want to do a bonus one, you do it most of the time. Just quick, easy.
Finally, Stacy has.
Here you just no comply 5 times.
Good.
And then you no comply over this barrier.
Soon we
Now, this is where cat bag speeds up a bit as well. So normally, you do these bonuses and you know, you're in the air for a long time. But if you got cat bag, you do like little short bonuses with a double tab left and flip. It's a lot faster. And there's another little glitch here. Normally you'd have to bonus over that and wait for yourself to hit the ground. But if you bonus and hold grind over the rail, then it'll snap you to the rail and the goal will complete. So, just like that. Again, a little thing like in the common mission we did earlier. You could just bonus and then acid drop into that and it'll work. What you can also do is just bonus from here straight into the ramp and it works. But either way, it's fast. Tampa. So everyone hates this level because there's a lot of auto scrolling, but that's a bit later in the level. This one's pretty simple if you know the route. You have to be careful for the door here because you can bonk into it, but you just want to wall ride these stickers. Jump up there, let me go over to the left here. Try and grind any like rails you can to keep your speed up. I turn around here and then wall ride to that, and then bonus over to this one. And that's the last one. You get a few goals. Donut mission, again, it's really linear. Keep the special up. And then you get the last one, get a few goals. This is basically just 3 linear missions, there's nothing hard about these really, well, nothing complex about them.
Thanks for being.
This one, you want to grind down these signs. If you can get a sketch here, like from the red car that's coming, then that saves a lot of time. Not that one, that is in the wrong direction. But from the red car, even if you have to walk back a tiny bit, it's worth it because you can just fucking zoom off of these. It's super fast. It's hard to hit the signs from going that fast, but if you can just get off your board and grind them, it's a bit easier. Another car segment. You learn the positions of the cars and how they come out after doing it a few times, but just take the same route that I do and you should be fine. There's a few things that are kind of hard, like this turn is kind of difficult to get, you have to slow down a bit for that, and then there's a little gap you have to fit through there, like that. Yeah, it's basically just a loop. And then you go in here for this one, hit the arrow, and then the angle again here is kind of hard to hit, make sure you don't hit the tree, and then it's a lot. Skate tricks goals. Again, really simple, just 1, 2, 3. Wall plant combo, there's 2 methods of this. So the fast method, I don't do it personally, but you go into it, wall push, and then the manual. That's faster, but I find it a bit harder. But I just do that. Same thing basically. So go down 1 to ball grind.
Can't get into the.
Just going along this side, really easy. And then the previous off. So there's the second jump there's an easy method and a hard method for it. So that's the first thing you have to do, and then you can either ollie here and get it easily and do a revert afterwards, or what you can do is just right into it and then do it from the start. Do a 360 and then revert and you'll get it. So here, you either power slide or you go to the other side. I prefer power slide. Just do a 360 shifty. Should get all of them. If you don't get a 360 in there, just do a normal shifty, don't bother power sliding. This goal is an auto scroller, but I use it to get stats. You only need like 50k points or something to finish it, so I just get some points quickly. And then you can get stats. So you want to get manual, so that's a 6-second manual. You want to get bronze stat, which is 3 cavemans. You want to try and do a triple bar slap, so you get a 720 spin. What else? You want to do lip trick for 3 seconds, and that's basically all of them. You can do flip as well, but it doesn't really do anything, so we don't use actual flip tricks in the game. I mean, it maybe makes your semi-flip a bit faster, but yeah, not much really. So now you can just do nothing, you just skate around for 10 seconds or whatever. There is a little cutscene skip you can get here if you mash A when the timing is to 0, then you can skip a little cutscene. I didn't get it there, but you'll just stay in the same position, you can press B to start, but we start here instead. So here, just when you go in the studio to mix it up, then instantly press pause and then you run. It's enough to finish the... Just do that twice, and then on the third one, just end it without doing anything. So then we go do the vert contest. Exactly the same thing. When you go in the studio to mix it up, and then end. And then here's the part everyone hates, so we have to wait, 3 minutes. You barely get any points at all. But yeah, you just got them here. But yeah, you can just have skate around Tampa. Have a nice few minutes to relax. I actually tab out and read Twitter during this. But yeah, you can do whatever you want really. Grab the tape. One thing you do have to be careful for, you can get in this car accidentally. You can press B near it and it'll put you inside it, but it will instantly cancel the goal you're on, so you'll lose a little time, so don't do that. But apart from that, yeah, it's just not much to do. Something I'm going to be using a bit later in the run is, it's called an air output sub. So basically a normal triple butt slap will bring you about that high. If you air out at the same time by pressing both triggers, it brings you this high. It's like, twice as high. We use that in a later mission for one of the harder strats, but it's not mandatory. But if you, for some reason, are really good at it, then it's possible to use it in Hawaii. So we're getting to the end of the first part of the auto-scroller now. Just make sure you're not in a combo or anything when it finishes. So now we're just up against Eric. So let's get a few points. Then we can go out. You want to start heading towards the side of the map. So there is a strat we're gonna do. So basically, you wanna stand in this corner, and when you can, when it gets to like a few seconds left, you want to spam as fast as you can in the corner, because the more times you press A, the higher chance you have of skipping a text box that comes up at the end, so it saves a second or two. So just do that when it gets to like a few seconds in, just walk in this corner, mash A as fast as you can. I didn't get it there, but just spam through that. And then just press done. That's what you need. Few goals. Let me get to this one. So this one's pretty simple, just grind the rail here, do a trick over here, and then you want to jump and get off your board. You float in midair and it looks kind of funny, but it saves some time. So you just do that 4 times, really.
Man, you're... Yo, you're...
Last time here, wait till you see the mission complete and then go to goals.
Oh, what are we gonna do for this?
This one's really easy, just grind here. You can do double tap tricks to get special, make it a bit faster. Then when you get the 7th one, view goals, rooftop technician.
rookie.
This one you want to just start your manual a bit early, jump over this to a trick, and then just finish the manual. It's pretty simple. So here, I try and get a few things. You want to get 15k points, and you want to get air 10 feet high, you want to get 500 point air, and then you want to get transfer 25 feet. What you can also do is go over here and do a butt slap up here to get extra Ollie points for a mission we do later. So here, you want to hold your combo until 34 seconds. Go over here, just hold in a manual or something, and then jump and spam A. And that's called a Schizo setup, or so Nighttime San Diego, yeah. So it puts you here, instead of having to do a cutscene where it puts you here afterwards, so you can just start this mission instantly.
Ralphie's partied a bit too hard.
So this one can be kind of tricky at first. Your aim is to jump off here, acid drop, and then butt slap onto the other one so you can acid drop. So hopefully I get it here. Yeah, there we go. And then you acid drop off this one. If you don't get it, you just, run back over here. You can do an air out butt slap and maybe get it there, but what you'll probably end up doing is just running up here, jumping off this one. Then go to view goals. There's a little glitch we take use of here. We get up here. What you want to do is wall plant into this and then instantly hit start and retry last goal, and it'll complete it and bring you back down here. And then you wall plant the first one. As long as you keep a combo and you're on your board, you can just hit the other ones and not wall plant them, and it will still count. So just do that. Donk into the last one here, and then save a little bit of time by jumping over this. Brings you directly next to the next goal. Smash here, I get special at the start. Right down here, keep grinding to get speed. You jump up here and then jump up. Then just get this one, go to the right. Get this last one.
I snuck out of the party.
And then again, just another driving segment. Stay close to corners and manage your speed. Again, it's just something you have to get used to from doing it enough times. There's not really any way you can explain what to do here. There are little things, like you want to slow down here so you don't jump, bump like that. Like I was going too fast though, and it smashes you into the wall. Again, you can slow down here. Slow down a bit here, tap A. And then I just go to the right here to get both of those. And then that's the goal finished. Get off your board, run over to this guy and press B. This one is called car hops, it's really annoying, so what you'd normally do is just hold on like this. It takes ages, you can, about half the time, you can cut the time in half you'd spend normally doing by basically doing this, jumping and skitching. It's really awkward and you're gonna fuck it up a lot. I still fuck it up a lot, it's really annoying, but it saves a lot of time and it makes it a lot less annoying, because you don't have to dodge any of the guards. yeah, just be careful to not hit B when you go in this guy as well, otherwise that'll start his goal. Few goals, go down 1. You just need 10k points here. I just did 2 flatlands and a judo. Down to this one. Again, just another linear goal. And this one there, there's thanks red card. Much appreciated. These 3 benches can be kind of annoying, just make sure you drop off them. And then you can jump up here. Continue collecting all these stickers right around here. You can use drop down mode to drop off here if you have it, if not just ollie off.
Anyway,
And then here, we just have another auto scroller. Use this to get any stats you didn't get before. There's 3 potential grinds you could do here. Down grind, neutral grind, and up grind. Or 5-0, 50-50, and nose grind. Those are the only 3 you got, so just get all of them and then stay in a combo. If I can even get them, thank you. And then finish the combo at 31 seconds. 31, there we go.
hi there.
And then here, just 20k combo, bonus 180 judo to mix it up and mash through. Okay, this goal's gonna take some explaining. So,
Nothing says
there's 2 main methods you can do to set up for later. So, as a beginner, you're gonna want to do the one I'm about to show you. So you're right up here, and then you want to jump onto this in any way you can, even if you need to get off your board and grab. Like, let's see if I can explain. You need a good amount of speed and you need to be going at the right angle, but you want to jump up there, and then yeah, if you can grab like that, do that. Turn around, and then you want to grind up these. As long as you touch the hotel roof, then you're fine. You can jump off there and continue getting the other ones. Now the other method, it's a bit faster, but it'll require a air out triple butt slap later, which is a lot harder, so this is the other method that's faster, but it's harder to do. They just grind back down that one and then continue along here. But then from here it's the same on both, you just jump up here, try and angle yourself to grind over here, grind on this, to this last one. Okay, Pineapple Killer. Just remember with this one, the hitbox of the car is right at the back, so you want to slide into it like that. You want to take advantage of power slides to hit it with the back of your car. As long as you remember that, then you should be okay. Then Speak Quiet, real easy goal. Okay, so normally you'd need to wall plant this 3 times, right? But if you do one wall plant here, restart a little bit after you hit it, and then do another one, it counts as 3 for some reason. So if you did the easy strat in the first mission, you go up here, and then you can just drop down to here and jump off and spine and acid drop in. If you're doing the hard method, you go up here, and then you do a butt slap. You can either grind along there, or you can just jump on there and run across. Like that. You only need a triple or a double air out, and then you run across here and acid drop. But either way, just acid drop into the pool. Hit start, go to impress the girls. Okay, the method I do for this is double flatland and a shifty, and then bonus into a mix up. And then here you can hit the tree so I get off my board, and then just make sure you have 5k, finish the goal. Down here, Wallace combos. You can ollie to make these a bit easier, just make sure you have a sharp angle when you're going up, otherwise you'll, if you're going too shallow of an angle, then it'll do this, and you won't get it. So you can just ollie if you need to. It makes it a bit slower, but it's better than failing the goal, so yeah, just ollie if you need to. Down to Highlands. This one's really easy. You just do a crooked grind here. You can jump off really early and aim in the correct direction on the next goal. Like that. This one, okay, so I'll show you the normal way it's supposed to do this goal. And then just after that. But what we actually do, we have double tap left grab set to handstand. So what we do, jump off this, do a handstand, grind this, and then jump off and make sure you hit off the end there. And that works. For some reason, just try not to think about it too much. As long as you have the handstand cat bag in there, then you're fine. Kill wallows. There's two methods for this one as well. So what I prefer is going across here, grinding this one. Not like that. Grinding this one, back here, back there, and then you'd hit that balcony, which is the last one. Or you can go right side, which some people find easier. You just grind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
See if you can climb up to the
Okay, so if you did the easy method, you just run up here, go through this, and it'll bring you to the top of the hotel. If you did the hard method, you need to do a triple butt slap air out, grab onto this, and then go on the top. Either way, just get that done. The triple butt slap method is hard. If you practice it enough, you'll get used to it. I had to practice a lot to get that down, but I get it down almost every time now, so. Okay, view goals. Hotel hopper. It's pretty easy.
now that you
You just bonus off here and then grind the flag. Or what I like to do is go to the left, butt slap off, and then hit it up.
let it go, man.
This one, bonus 180 judo into it, mix it up, and then I do another judo, and that's enough.
You wanna do what?
Here, you just go across here and spin, 720.
Crap, it's the cops. We gotta
Okay, so instead of jumping off this side like you would normally do, double tap right and flip is my twist cat back. So we're going to be using that. Instead of doing that, you can jump off to the left. So I use this to line myself up. And then I just do my twist. It skips the slow-mo section. Just make sure you do the twist before the gap triggers. Otherwise it'll fail. But if you're not getting it in time, just do the slow-mo version where it's a bit slower, but you won't, you know, your run won't die if you fail it in that time. So Vancouver, you just go over to this guy. Again, just 25k points, so bonus 180 judo to mix it up to a judo. That's enough.
How you guys doing over here?
One's part, this one's pretty easy. 2 nollies. Wait for a sec. A pressure, another pressure. And then you can do anything for 5k points here, just a pressure at the start, and then you can do a manual and a judo or whatever, that works. Run over to this guy, wait for the goal to finish, and then hit B to start. Again, just make sure your camera's aimed towards him. And don't stand in front of him, because it can cause him to bail. What I do to get to the next mission faster is jump down here, make sure your camera's still aimed at him, even if you can't see him directly, and then you're right next to the next guy.
I'm collecting some last minute.
So here, it's going to be very different with cat bag. Normally you have to do like that stuff. Takes a lot longer. With cat bag, you just, you know, as long as you remember them, it's a lot faster. And then, yeah, so it's a lot faster, and it's less RNG dependent, so you get more double tricks, which is faster. And then here, just do any combo, including a manual for 1k points.
That was off the hook.
Party drags, you want to restart the goal instantly because it brings the skater you need to catch back a bit. Try and get special, and catch him when it's done. Down 2, slumps that you found.
Clean up.
Get special. Just follow this path. Grind when you can to get speed. Make sure you don't accept the next goal until you finish this one. I've done that before and it sucks. This one, self-explanatory. Just try and get your movement toned.
Ready, bro.
Another driving segment. So what you can do is if you drive into the poles, you can bonk them, and then you want to hold X, brings you back. It's just a bit faster. You can turn around there. Also, you can hold down right trigger and accelerate to do a sharp turn like that. It's a bit easier. Slow down a bit here so you don't go flying. Do another sharp 10 there. Another bonk off here. Turn your camera around. Just back up into this. Slum City, so go straight to hip transfers. Just go directly forward and then press spine when you're in there. And then you want to grind on this pole to get the setup. Aim left a bit. Okay, I messed up there because I was going too slowly, but you want to grind on the pole. Wait till you're in the air and then hip transfer. It's not too bad, you just need to feel for it. This one, this strat's kind of hard at first, but you want to do a bonus 180 judo into a Indy 900 and end it while you're still midair. If you don't want to do that, you can do a bonus 180 judo to a mix up and an Indy 900. A bit easier, but slower. But either way. Then hit up, go to the street contest. Again, do a tiny manual and then jump out of it into an Indy 900. And then, yeah. Another auto scroller, just make sure you hit the props that you need to. Make sure you have 15k points, and apart from that, it's fine. This rail is actually the last thing you need to grind, you don't need to touch this at all. So you can just stand wherever afterwards. Make sure you're not in a combo, and then just press A. And here you can't do anything for a few seconds, but just mash out of it. Mash through this, few goals, and then show off your skills. Here you can either just spine normally like that, or it's a bit faster to boneless over and then acid drop in.
Sweet. Now that
And then here, I do a boneless, and then a grind and judo, mix it up, and then semi-flip, and that gets you 30k points, which is both of the speed points. Which, it's a really nice easy combo to get. You can butt slap off there, which is what I prefer to do. It's a lot faster, just get a triple off there. But if you fail the triple, just go over here, grind here, and jump off. Now there's two methods here. I do the easy one because I'm bad, but you can jump in front of this bus, turn around, and then go up here like that. Basically not bouncing, but what I do is I just turn around and then right over here, bonus here, wall right up there, and that's Vancouver 2 finished. So let me give you goals again, down to blind big brother. I get special at the start, then just follow the line here. You can get up your board there to save a little bit of air time, and just mash at the end. Down to ready for battle. This is really easy. Just wait for a sec to make sure you're in caveman stance, grind on here, and then just do a judo out. Okay, this you can either butt slap and spine over, but I find it easier to just boneless, and then you actually need to press spine. No. Like you need to make sure the ramp is, you know, on the opposite of where you are. You can't just press spine when you're near the ground, otherwise it'll just air you out. But yeah. Just tag the guards here. What I do here is do enough grabs to get the grab stacks. We'll need enough spin later on. So 5 grabs is all you need.
That was some damn sweet kung fu.
And then again, there's a few methods here. You can walk up the ladder. Some people do a wall ride, I think. I haven't really seen that too much, but maybe it's like the side here. Yeah, like that. Do a wall ride like that. Some people prefer to do an air out over here. What I personally do is just a triple over there. It's easy. And then you can mash near the end of here. You can get battle skip, which saves a bit of time. Not too much, but it's a nice save, so just mash near the end. And then we got Rodney manuals. Again, just random manuals. You can't really cat bag this very well, so just do it the once they pop up. Rating stunts, it's like the muscular one at the start. Bonus 180 judo to another judo. Bonus 180 judo to a mix up to a flatland to another judo. That's what you need for 35k. It's like 5 tricks. Again, you don't have to be in the camera place at all. You can just do it from the start as long as it's in one combo.
Hey there.
circus act, just mash at the start, ollie, and then 4 flat grabs. Go down 1, warm up.
What's the deal?
There's a few different methods you can like build some judo to mix it up and do some shit. I just go straight out. Like that.
Yeah, these kids came here just as
This one is annoying. Just get enough points, and then I get off my board and position myself, so I can just pop over him like that.
talking about.
Some people ollie, but you can't slam into a rail on the side, so it's kind of risky. Anonymous caller. So we just go around here picking up the phones of people.
Alexander sent you, eh?
So these spines are stupid. You would think you have to do 10 360 spins, but it's like broken. So if you stack them in the same combo, then you could do it in less. So you can either do 720, 540, 360, 360, so that's 4 spines, or you can do 720, 900, 360, which is harder, but it's 3 spines. There's one. So yeah, that would count as a 540 if you do a 720. So yeah, I'll just do a 540 and then 2 360s there, but if you can get a 900 on the second one, then just go for 1 360. And then just give you goals there. Party favors. This mission fucking sucks, there's no getting about it. Like, you just drive around, just try and take use of power slides. Always try and power slide to the left. For some reason it works better than to the right, I don't know why. This one you can power slide really early. I use the little road going off to the side as a note for when I can start the power slide. Like a little helping mark. So when I see my front wheels pass the second part of the road, then I just start power sliding. Again, just like 2 minutes or so of nothing. Power slider on there, goes for left. And then you can mash in at the end here, actually get a cutscene skip. And then here, again, just another linear path to take. You just go around and pick up everything. Get off your board here to grind that. Bonus up here. Let's jump off here. Get this, grind around. Get off your board here. And just jump up there.
Man, you
So what you want to do is butt stuff up here. You can air out to make it a lot easier. Try and get special. And then what I do is I come up here and I try and get a triple off here, and you can grind this. But what you most likely want to do is jump over here and then just do a double off here. Okay, not like that. Just do a double off there, and then you get enough. Then you can grind out. You can grind along the wall to the left of that, and then jump over here, and you're all good. Don't mash here, because it can give you a soft lock, so just press through that normally. You got a few goals, create a trick.
Hey, good to see you.
Again, double tap up and square. Full skating, return the game. Another easy mission. Combo the entire city, but it's actually like 1/5 of the city. Just going around here. You can mash that to potentially get a cutscene skip. Few goals, do all the tricks. There will be some RNG in this. You see you get invert tricks. I got only 2 there, which is pretty lucky. But let's see if I can get some more. Okay, for some reason it's giving me incredible RNG when I'm in a... Yep. Give me some shit RNG, please. Okay, shit, that's probably the best I'll get. So invert we don't have bound, but you can learn the bindings for these. Like, I know boneless is BX, so I can do that instead of having to do a different one every time. That's why I forgot to mention earlier. The lib tricks are bound like this, and I just remembered the bindings for them, so I can like do them without having to jump off every time and do a different trick. Try and give another example. Okay, so Disaster's XX, Axel Stall Speed B, and invert F bound. But yeah, just memorization really. Score big, just 50k points. I do just a little combo there, 2 flat grounds, and then a judo.
Hey, word is you really
Just pick the first 5 here, pick done, and then just press anything for team name. This is pro goals, so we're going to do Jersey Spine, we're going to do Florida THPS, we're going to do Hawaii Huge Spine, Vancouver Spine Transfer, and Moscow's Lost Tapes. So smash through here, you want Bob for this. So there's 8 tricks you could potentially have. It's the 4 directions, you know, up, left, right, down, for grab and kick. So just do those, keep them in a combo. And then when the timer gets to exactly 40 seconds, you can finish. If you do it even at 41, it'll chuck in another trick and it ruins you, but yeah, just get them all in a combo ready for 40. So here, choose Tony. You have to get 10k points, 8k points, 6k points, 2k points, I think. So I just do 2 flat grounds and a judo. And then you can just do a mix up to a semi-flip, a 180 semi-flip. And then mix up to a 180 semi-flip. And then at the end you can just do like a bonus 180 judo. That could be kind of hard to execute at first, but just practice it. Hawaii Huge Spine, bonus off here, acid drop down, then you want to bonus here, get off your board near the peak, jump over, spine transfer here, get off your board, line yourself up and do a spine there. You can get too much speed if you don't get off your board near the end, so...
I heard another.
This one again, I do a fast plant over and acid drop in, but you can just do a normal spine transfer, get special, spine about there at the peak of your jump, spine here, and then I do this combo, mix it up, spine transfer over, indie, and then just jump off and do a few tricks. Just get how 100k points however you feel comfortable.
We could cap the team video with some high.
This is where vid skip is. If you haven't heard of vid skip, it's a cutscene skip that saves about 15 seconds, but it's frame perfect. So we just do a normal linear path here. And then on this screen, you want to press A and start on the same frame, and it'll bring up the pause menu if you do it correctly. I didn't do it correctly there, but if you do, then you go down to view goal and just hit the last goal. But yeah, if you miss it like that, which I usually do, then you have to see this cutscene. It's about 15 seconds long, but just smash through it, and then we get onto Eric's lane.
I've waited.
So basically this is just memorizing a path. Trying not to bail. These first 2 bits aren't too hard, you just have to remember what a fire is and try to avoid it. Here, you can carry on grinding all the way through here. You can jump, grind and jump off ledges and stuff to go a bit faster. Here, you can either jump off the kicker and grind, or what I prefer to do is wall ride, jump and then grind. It's a lot easier for me personally. Just like that. And then try and get some ollie and grinds in to keep your speed up. This here, you want to ollie a bit late, so you make the jump. And you can just ollie off here. Again, this is pretty easy for a few. Now, you can either jump over here and go off your board like that, or when you come down, you can just grind across here, and then drop like that. Either way, it's fine. Then just carry the momentum. You do a power slide here, or you can just grab it and then get off your board and turn around. So here, you can grind along here to get a bit of extra speed. Do a power slide there. Do an ollie like I did. Power slide there. jump up here. There's two methods for this one as well. There's the kicker where you go up there, or what I prefer to do is you can get it and then go here and ollie near the end. It's a little bit easier for me. I kind of ollied weirdly there. Don't do that. Just hold grind all the way down here. And you can jump off near the end. Again, ollie a bit late. You can jump off the roof like that. It's a little bit faster, but it is a lot harder. What's a bit easier to do is just to carry it on through here. And then you can jump down here. You can either just hold forward through here and it'll bring you to the next one, or when you fall down here, you can wall ride this and just jump over, but you get to the last one and game's done. That's basically everything you have to do. I can't think of anything else that is off the top of my head, but if you just copy what I did in this, then you should be able to get a decent enough grasp to start getting good runs. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll respond pretty quickly. I'll upload my save so you can put it in your saves folder. That's just in your Flick directory and then game saves, I think. So let's drop that in there and then you can load it. But apart from that, yeah, I think that's everything. So thanks for watching.